This is so good. Look at that. Yum. Guys, no need to order. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make some stuffed crust pepperoni pizza in the air fryer. All right, so let's get started. So I have some pre-made dough that I brought from Winco. If you live in Washington State or over on the West Coast, we do have a grocery store called Winco's. They have really good prices, and over in their little cheese section they have everything you need to make pizza. So we have the dough right there, and it was only like $1.78, and that's enough to make 2 pizzas. And then we have some string cheese. Make sure if you do this recipe you get the low moisture mozzarella cheese, because that way it won't be as much water when it cooks. And then we also got some pepperonis from Winco. That was less than $2. And then we have some cheese right there that's less than $2. And then I just got some Prego pizza sauce. You can use any type of pizza sauce that you like. And then I have some Italian spices, and then I'm also going to add some oregano, because in the Italian spices surprisingly there is no oregano. And then we have some garlic powder. That's going to be for the crust. And then we have some butter that we're going to use to make the garlic and butter mixture for the crust. You can also use fresh garlic if you like. And then we have some flour here so that we can roll out the dough. And then we have our handy dandy misto sprayer, and then we have our roller pin so we can roll out the dough. So guys, it's going to be a quick and easy but tasty recipe. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we're just going to go ahead and put a little bit of flour down, just because we don't want this dough to stick. I actually have had it sitting out for probably about an hour just to get it a little bit closer to room temperature. And remember, this dough is going to make 2 pizzas, but I am just going to make 1 for the air fryer today. I'm just making a pepperoni pizza for myself, but this will make 2. So we're going to go ahead and just pat it down. And what I think I am going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half. And we're going to put the other half in the refrigerator for later. Okay, so we're going to put the other half in the refrigerator. Later on, I will probably make a cheese pizza. So this one right here, we're just going to do pepperoni. So I'm going to get my roller pin, and I'm going to go ahead and begin to roll this out. Going to flip it around. I did put some parchment paper down, and I put a piece of tape on there. I think I'm going to go ahead and put another piece of tape on there just to kind of keep it stable. So we're just going to roll this out to the shape that we want. We do want to make sure that when you make this recipe, you want to make sure that this dough is going to fit inside of your air fryer. So I'm just going to stretch it out a little bit. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And I hope you guys are doing well. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. You guys, we are growing. We are on the road to 1K subscribers, and I am super excited. I always thank God for you guys. Whenever I see that someone else has subscribed to the channel, it makes me super happy, and I always thank God for you guys. So I really do appreciate you all, and I hope that you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. Leave some comments, guys. Let me know what you want to see in the future. These air fryer recipes are so fun, and I enjoy making them for you guys. So let me know what you want to see in the future. So I'm just stretching this out a little bit. Be careful, you know, not to tear the dough. And it does not have to be a perfect circle. But for those of you who may be a little OCD and having a perfect circle may just be your thing, that's totally fine. But I just want to flatten this out enough so that we can definitely get the cheese in there so that we can stuff our crust, but we still want to make sure that it is not going to be too big to put in the air fryer. And if you get a little hole in there like that, that's totally fine. So I'm just going to roll it a little bit more. Alright guys, I don't want to mess around with this too much. Alright, so what we're going to do next, I need to wash my hands. That's what I really need to do next. So I'm going to kind of measure this. This is the tray in my air fryer. So as you can see, we have some on the sides, but we want that because we are going to actually, when we put the mozzarella cheese in there, the string cheese, we're going to actually roll it over. So I'm just trying to get an idea of how large I want this. We're going to start laying down the mozzarella cheese strings. Remember guys, if you do this, try to get the low moisture mozzarella cheese, because if you don't, I mean, I guess it would be fine, but if you can get the low moisture, try to get that, because when this cheese melts and it cooks, the less liquid we have, the better. So as you can see here, I'm just gonna lay these around. And guys, I am so excited about this recipe. How many of you guys like to order takeout? With your air fryer, you can do so many things with the air fryer. I absolutely love my air fryer, as you guys know by now. And I rarely use my oven at this point, because really the air fryer is basically a little mini convection oven. It kind of reminds me of a little easy bake oven for adults. All right guys, so I went and I laid down my cheese. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of water and just kind of put it right here in front of the cheese, because we're gonna seal the dough over the cheese. Guys, tell me in the comments, what do you guys cook in the air fryer? Like, what is something that you cooked in the air fryer and you was like, it may not be too great, and when you did it, it came out amazing? For me, it would be steak. I cooked New York strip steaks in the air fryer. Guys, they were amazing. At this time right now, on my YouTube channel, I have about, I think it's 18,000 views. So guys, if you haven't checked that out and you need some help with cooking steak in the air fryer, go ahead and check my video out. All right, so we're gonna fold this over and kind of press it down. Ooh, I'm gonna press it down, the dough over the cheese. And you're just kind of gonna seal it, press it over the cheese. Guys, this is gonna be so yummy. Press it over the cheese. So today I am just gonna make a pepperoni pizza, but of course you can do just a regular cheese pizza, which I'll probably do later today with the other half of that dough. But you're just gonna keep pressing it over. You want to seal it, that's why we put that water there. And today is Saturday. I don't really have much planned today. I want to try to do a couple videos, record a couple videos, so I can just kind of have those on hand so I can put more videos out, guys. And I am trying to do 2 videos a day. And guess what, guys, I have some news coming, some exciting news coming for you guys, so I'll let you guys know about that coming up what the exciting news is for me as far as my channel. All right, guys. So again, this is not a perfect circle. You can kind of move it around a little bit, just kind of like I'm doing, to kind of get it to be more of a perfect circle. But you just want to make sure that that dough is sealed. We don't want the cheese to ooze all the way out. But if it did, you know, that'll be fine. Let's see here. So actually, I think that's going to work out pretty well because this dough may shrink just a little bit. So I think that's going to work out pretty well. So I'm putting the basket back in here. I'm just going to spray this. I don't want it to stick. Just get it on there. You can reshape it, but I just want to get rid of the parchment paper. Alright, so I'm just gonna reshape that to make it fit. It's a little hole right there. We're just gonna patch that up. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and I am going to preheat the air fryer to 350 because we're going to start cooking this at 350. As you guys know, I do recommend preheating your air fryer pretty much just like you would preheat your oven. For most recipes, there's always, you know, an exclusion to that, but I do recommend that you preheat. So while the air fryer is preheating, I'm just going to go ahead and add on some of the Prego pizza sauce, and you can put as much or as little as you would like. And I'm going to do a couple heaping tablespoons. Gonna get that in there. And yes, my air fryer is preheating. Guys, I'm really looking into getting another air fryer. If you have recommendations, leave them below. And what are you guys gonna do on this nice Saturday? Well, I guess it depends on where you are. But here in Washington State, it's actually a little cloudy. But I am actually gonna welcome the cool air because we've been having a pretty warm summer. So I added, as you can see, I added the sauce. I am going to add some of the herb grinder there, which did not have oregano in it, which was kind of strange to me. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and add some of that on there, not too much. And then I'm gonna add my oregano. And you can also use just regular Italian seasonings, because the regular Italian seasoning has like the parsley, the oregano, thyme, basil, things like that. So whatever you like on your pizza, you can go ahead and you can use that. Alright, so this has been preheating for a couple minutes, about 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the air fryer. Alright, so remember that this is hot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray the sides here. So I'm just gonna spray it around, pretty much focusing on the sides. And as you can see, this is hot. So I'm gonna be very careful about putting this in there, because you wanna be safe. And I'm gonna drop that in there. Drop it down. As you can see, it is touching the sides, but that dough is gonna shrink a little bit. So we got it in there. I sprayed the air fryer. We're gonna go ahead and put this baby in the air fryer. All right. So it is getting a little brown right here on the edges. It's puffing up a little bit, and I see a little bit of the mozzarella melting right there. So what we're gonna do right now, I am going to go ahead and add just a couple dashes of the garlic powder. Gonna mix it up in there. Now I like garlic, but I don't like a strong, overwhelming garlic flavor. So you put as much as you like. And this is 2 tablespoons, about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. So I'm gonna mix that up. And I'm gonna go ahead and brush it. Try to brush it without getting the sauce on there like I just did. I'm gonna brush it with a little bit of butter. You can also use olive oil. If you did not want to use butter, you can use olive oil as well. Okay, that's enough for right now. Now we are going to add the cheese and we're going to add the pepperoni. All right, so here we go. And this is the cheese that I brought from Winco. And of course, add as much or as little as you like. I am probably going to say for this size, and I can try to put the measurements. So this is a 6-quart air fryer. This is the Gourmet 6-quart. So this is like a nice personal size pizza. So I'm going to go ahead, and that's how much cheese I would like on my pizza. You can put more, you can put less. I'm going to go ahead and add these pepperonis. And guys, I'm not even going to lie. I'm snacking. I'm snacking on pepperoni. These are really good. Normally I use turkey pepperoni, and you can also definitely use turkey pepperoni for this recipe as well. Whatever your preference is, you can use whatever type of toppings you like on your pizza. Why not make it at home in the air fryer? This is a cool thing to make with your kiddos. You know, you guys can make a couple batches and you can let them choose what toppings they like. You can do like some ground beef. You can do chicken. You can make an Alfredo chicken pizza with just some Alfredo sauce. I'm gonna eat another one. Some Alfredo sauce and some grilled chicken strips, whatever you like. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the air fryer. I'm hoping that the pepperonis don't fly off. So we're gonna put it in there because sometimes the air that's circulating up top, some things will kind of blow off. So I'm gonna put it in there and I'll see what happens. I'll take a look at it, and if that does happen, if the pepperonis blow off, then I'm gonna go ahead and stick some toothpicks in there. That's an easy fix. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in there. All right. Okay, so something's telling me to check. Oh my Lord. Girl, so as I kind of mentioned, my pepperonis flew off and I made it so pretty. Let me see if I can make it prettier again. So guys, don't be alarmed by that. We're just gonna put them back on there. And I don't know, I might have lost one. We're gonna put the pepperonis back on there. And to solve that problem, you can just stick some toothpicks in there. Just stick some toothpicks in there. No biggie. Look guys, I'm doing real cooking. I'll show you guys my mistakes because if I can help it, I don't want for you guys to make the same mistakes. So no big deal. We're just gonna stick some toothpicks in there so we can make sure those girls stay on top of the pizza. All right guys, I think I got them in there really good. Let's go ahead and close this baby up and try it again. Here we go. All right guys, let's go ahead and check. It's been a couple minutes. And oh, look at that. Yum. All right guys, this is what the pizza is looking like. Yum. So let me let you guys see the gooey cheese coming up out of there, that mozzarella that we put inside the crust. You can see it over there. All right guys, so this is what it's looking like. And look guys, you can see the cheese coming out of there. The mozzarella cheese is melted inside of that crust. Oh my goodness. All right, what we're gonna do is I am going to go ahead and put this on a plate. We're going to make this crust look even more scrumptious by adding some more of that butter and that garlic mixture. Look at that. This is what the air fryer can do. Oh my Lord. All right guys, so I see some cheese coming out of there. We're going to go ahead and attempt to transfer this pizza over onto the plate. Probably should let it cool for maybe a minute or so. But guys, look at this. Look at what the air fryer can do. OMG. Look at that. This looks delicious. So here comes the hard part, guys. Look at that pizza. Look at the cheese, the mozzarella on the side that's coming out. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, let's see if we can sit it down. Hopefully this won't be a problem. You know, I let you guys see my mistakes all the time. So I'm gonna go under and kind of release it from the underside. Let's see if we can get this baby out of here. Here goes. Here's the transfer. Da, 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 da. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Look at this cheese right here. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna stop that. All right, I'm gonna have you guys take a look at it. Look at that, girl. Oh, MG, look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm ready to cut into this, guys. What about you? So I'm gonna add some more of the garlic butter that we created. Just gonna mix that up a little bit. All right, guys, I am going to add some more garlic butter. Here we go. Yum. Yum. Ooh, I can smell the garlic. Yum. Just a little bit more to make this crust look good. Look at that. In just a couple minutes, we are going to cut this up. As with any pepperoni, pork type of pepperoni, you are going to get that grease on top. If that is not something that you would like to consume, you can go ahead and dab it off with some paper towel. And that would be another good reason to use turkey pepperoni, because it won't produce as much grease, but it's still just as yummy. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this open for you guys. Gonna cut into the stuffed crust. Just gonna cut a piece. I'm gonna cut in fours. All right. And this is what it's looking like. There's that cheese in there. And that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna open this up. Guys, look at that. Yum. Look at it. Look at that. Guys, look at that cheese. Oh my Lord. Yum. Alright guys, so I got my pizza. Look at that. I'm gonna open it up so you can see what it looks like. Look at that cheese pull. Look at that. Oh my word. This is what the air fryer can do, guys. Look at the cheese pull. Wow. I'm gonna taste it. Still pulling the cheese. I'm gonna taste it. See? This is so good. Look at that. Yum. Guys, no need to order takeout. You can make your own pizza in the air fryer in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna finish this. Take a sip of my aha. Today I have the peach honey. And guys, I'm gonna finish my pepperoni stuffed cheese pizza. Look at that, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.